Cynthia and Evelyn, who are in a lesbian relationship, live in a remote house in the countryside. Cynthia is a wealthy entomologist, and Evelyn is her maid and submissive partner. Both engage in a role-playing game, where Cynthia is the dominant partner and Evelyn is the submissive. As the relationship continues, the two women experience various ups and downs as they struggle to balance their desires and meet each other's needs. But the twist comes in when Evelyn's yearning for a more conventional relationship causes tension between the two women, as she expresses her desire for a more emotionally intimate and affectionate bond. Hey guys, welcome to our channel, Mystery Recaps. Today we will recap a 2014 romance drama movie named The Duke of Burgundy. To know what happens later, keep on watching the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. At the start of the film, we meet Lily as she pedals her bicycle towards Cynthia's house. With a push of the doorbell, Cynthia opens the door with a stern expression, scolding Lily for being late. As she takes a seat on the couch, Cynthia ironically asks if she invited her to sit and orders Lily to clean the cupboard, warning her not to waste the day on this simple task. The hours pass by as Lily diligently cleans the house, scrubbing and wiping away dirt and grime. As the sun begins to set, Cynthia calls out to Lily just as she's about to leave. The young maid is ordered to tend to Cynthia's weary feet, and as she massages the soles, Lily feels a strange sensation run through her. She can't help but steal a glimpse of Cynthia changing her clothes, satisfying a curiosity that has been building inside her. The next day, as Lily sweeps the porch, Cynthia secretly sees through the window. When Lily finally gets a chance to leave, Cynthia surprises her with a new task, requiring her to clean some of her delicate undergarments. Dutifully, Lily sets to work, only to be met with Cynthia's critical inspection upon completion. Holding up a panty, Cynthia scolds Lily for not doing the job to her standards, and takes her to the bathroom for a harsh punishment. Later at night, both Cynthia and Lily get intimate with each other and have a sensational moment where they enjoy each other's bodies. In the next scene, we see Cynthia delivering a lecture on butterflies. Here we get to know that Lily is Cynthia's student, who is learning about butterflies under her jurisdiction and behaves as a maiden at Cynthia's home because it's all part of the act, a sort of game in which Cynthia is the dominant one and Lily is the submissive one. Aside from the student-teacher bond, both share a very special bond which forces them to be intimate with each other. Lily knowingly makes mistakes so that Cynthia would punish her. The following day, Lily arrived at Cynthia's house once again on her trusty bicycle and rings the doorbell. However, this time Cynthia took her time before opening the door, making Lily wait. Once inside, just as Lily was about to sit on the sofa, Cynthia ironically asked whether she invited her to sit and orders Lily to clean the cupboard, warning her not to waste the day on this simple task. When Lily was done cleaning the cupboard, Cynthia gave her a new task, that is to clean her boots, and went into the room. When Cynthia returned to find Lily lazing around, she wasn't pleased, and swiftly meted out a well-deserved punishment. But this was just the start of another day in the dynamic between these two women. What do you think? What punishment did Cynthia give to Lily? Let us know in the comments section. In the warm afternoon light, Cynthia and Lily wandered out into the fields, letting their cares fall away as they enjoyed each other's company. As they basked in the beauty of their surroundings, Cynthia handed Lily a mysterious letter, filled with all the details of their secret playtime together. As Lily read the letter out loud, they both felt the thrill of anticipation building within them. That night, their passions were kindled, and they gave in to their desires, exploring each other's bodies with reckless abandon. In the morning, Lily tried to delve deeper into Cynthia's personal life, but Cynthia was quick to discipline her for any missteps in her role as a submissive. Despite the punishments, Lily was determined to uncover the truth behind Cynthia's mysterious allure. Cynthia and Lily continued to engage in their role-playing activities every day. One day, as a punishment, Cynthia tied Lily to a settee and sat on her face while reading a book for herself. In a pursuit to make Lily's birthday extra special, Cynthia had the idea of getting a custom-made bed where she could administer punishments to Lily. However, upon calling a carpenter, they were informed that the construction of such a bed would take 8 weeks, and with Lily's birthday only 2 weeks away, they had to cancel the order. When the carpenter told about this human toilet thing that could be used for their purposes and could be prepared within 2 weeks, Lily got excited, but Cynthia didn't show much enthusiasm, as she didn't want that. Nevertheless, Lily made a willing choice and opted for a box where Cynthia would tie her hands with a rope and lock her up every night in the box. This did not fascinate Cynthia. She wanted Lily to sleep next to her on the bed and not in the old box. In any case, she reluctantly went along with it, and it was Lily's birthday present. One day, while sitting in the room, Cynthia felt a pain in her back and asked Lily in a sarcastic tone, "It would be nice if you volunteered to rub my back." However, Lily criticized Cynthia's dress and left the room saying that the dress failed to arouse her. The next day, she asked Lily to accompany her to the library, but Lily declined, stating she needed to rest for the upcoming night in the box. When Cynthia returned to her home, she was in pain from a sore back. She collapsed on her bed where Lily attempted to ease the pain by gently rubbing her back. But as Lily ministered to her, Cynthia revealed what she had heard from the neighbor, that Lily had been seen polishing the boots of the esteemed Dr. Schuler. At first, Lily tried to deny the accusation, but under Cynthia's piercing gaze, she reluctantly admitted to the truth of the matter, but emphasized that nothing more had occurred. Cynthia was hurt and angry at this breach of trust, declaring that Lily had caused great damage upon her heart. As Cynthia was putting on her long boots, Lily asked where she was going, to which she replied, "Somewhere away from you." Lily begged her to stay, but Cynthia firmly refused, signaling Lily that this was all due to Cynthia's refusal to purchase the so-called human toilet. She said if she had bought the human toilet, Lily wouldn't have done such a thing. On Lily's birthday, Cynthia took her to the kitchen and presented her with some ingredients, tasking her with baking a cake. Despite feeling uneasy and unappreciative, Lily had no choice but to comply. That night, Cynthia emerged from her room, dressed in the same dress that Lily had once criticized. Lily, who had been waiting outside, offered her the cake she had baked, whereas Cynthia coldly ordered her to retrieve a fork, while she blew out the candles on the cake herself. Upon returning, Lily was commanded to lay down on the floor as Cynthia put her feet on her and began to eat the cake. When Lily tried to voice her objections, Cynthia silenced her by placing her feet firmly on Lily's mouth, ordering her to be quiet. It seemed Cynthia did this to take her revenge and to proclaim her dominance. But was this something that she wanted to do, or felt like she must do, as to attain her place and force Lily to remember her position? What do you think? Why was Cynthia so cold, and was it wise of her to ruin Lily's birthday? Let us know in the comments section. In any case, it was obvious that the intimate relationship between the two was on the verge of breaking. The next morning, when Cynthia wakes up, Lily requests her to sit on her face. In the next scene, we see Cynthia sitting on Lily's face while her hands were tied to the settee. This time, Cynthia wasn't happy and didn't feel pleasure in this, though she had a book in her hand, but she didn't care to read it, and she was too occupied by other thoughts in her mind. With the advent of winter, the library where Cynthia used to go punctually got closed. Now Cynthia had no place to go and was left alone with her thoughts. But even then, she kept her glamour and delivered her lecture on butterflies. The two lovebirds, Lily and Cynthia, were feeling worn out as they went about their daily roles in their relationship. Lily had just finished washing Cynthia's undergarments, and as per usual, Cynthia went to inspect the clothes and brought back a panty that had been missed and left uncleaned. She had been playing the part of the scolder, but the act was interrupted by a sudden burst of tears. Cynthia couldn't regain her composure. She kept apologizing and begging for Lily not to be mad at her. But Lily, who was too kind-hearted to hold a grudge, comforted Cynthia with a warm embrace. Cynthia confided in Lily, revealing her fear of losing her. Lily reassured her by expressing her love and telling Cynthia that even though she may not always show it, she had her own ways of expressing her affection. So guys, that's it for today. Check out this video on the screen to watch this amazing movie recap. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell icon to never miss any exciting movie recaps.